morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I tell you what, it feels like years.
It has been.
It has been.
I don't know, like 2? Maybe not that much. Maybe not that much.
I've missed her dearly. I've missed her so much because our good friend Amy Allen is back, ladies and gentlemen, back on the show, back in black, back better than before.
Finally.
Finally, yeah, she's back, and she's been giving me all kinds of guff about not having her on the show, and I've been giving her all kinds of guff about not coming on the show. It's just, are we here to bury the hatch and let bygones be bygones?
Let's do it. Just because I left the chamber, I just got the axe. Like
you left the chamber and you said, "See ya." It was
not exactly.
It was see you later, Bruce. And we've had a good time, but now it's all over, and we're just moving. Actually, we're gonna have a lot of fun today. We're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff coming up here in the next several months for the Flora Tourism folks, as well as you're going to tell me a little bit about some of the new stuff that is going on at the Flora Hospital, right?
You betcha.
She is like the new bigwig at the. She's amazing. She's doing it all. She got like 10 jobs, and
that's about right.
That's why I didn't have you on the show.
You just didn't want to bother me.
You were so busy. You were so busy. I couldn't mess with you. I didn't.
I appreciate that.
Well, I'm here to help. You know me. I'm here to help, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in here to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Tuesday, June 25th. Let's tell you a few things going on in our community today and around the neighborhood. See, now you can see that you're off the television. Perfect. You go ahead and do whatever you need to do. She's falling asleep, ladies and gentlemen, because my information is so boring. No. Speaking of boring, no. That's just a joke. It's a planning meeting at the Clay County Courthouse this evening at 6 o'clock. Planning meeting for the Clay County 200-year celebration. I'm assuming that you are knee-deep in all of that kind of business.
Not yet, but I am going to get involved.
I was going to say they're going to have all kinds of different things.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think, an important opportunity for everybody in the county to kind of combine forces and get involved.
That's a good thing to do. So yeah, you'll be able to see Amy there if you eventually, maybe not this time, but sometime. This planning meeting is at 6 o'clock. It's at the Clay County Courthouse. It is again for the Clay County 200-year celebration. They do this, I believe, on the fourth Tuesday of each month. I think the first planned event is this fall sometime or something like that. I'm certain a lot more information will come out. There's going to be a discussion on how to celebrate the Clay County Bicentennial. That's pretty cool. What else is going on Tuesday? Actually, since I'm not going to have a new show on Wednesday, I figured I'd tell you what's going on Wednesday, because there's really not that much going on anywhere in the area on Tuesday and Wednesday. But up in Effingham County at the Village Wine and Village Music, they will have the POS Music Works always does their songwriter open microphone night. That is a lot of fun. Again, that's downtown Effingham. They start at 7:30. You can sign up to play, do what you like, and they'll have. I say this isn't the first of the month, so they won't have the band behind you now. But if you bring your own music, they'll probably be able to help you out too. I think most folks get up there and sing 2 or 3 songs. Have you ever gone to an open microphone night yourself?
Oh yeah, I've been plenty of times to watch.
I was going to say, have you ever? You're leading me to my next question. Have you ever participated in
that? If we consider open mic karaoke, yes, but that's a little different.
A little different. That's a little different. Usually the open mic stuff. Then you brought it up. What is your go-to karaoke song? You must have. I've got like 4 or 5.
I've got a list. They're not all the best ones, but top one out the gate is Cher. You know,
really?
right out the gate.
Please
If I
don't
could turn back
not
time.
believe or something.
No. If I could turn back time, and I'll tell you why. It was just because when I was in third grade, my mom had me karaoke that song at the Louisville Fall Harvest Festival in the talent show contest.
When you're 8 years
When
old.
I was in third grade, yeah, complete with like a bodysuit and the tight black leggings, just like in her video. It was quite risque for a third grader. And I've known the song ever since.
Did you have the fellas climbing on the battleship behind you?
No backup
climbing
dancers.
on the guns. That was the weirdest
No,
thing.
we did not straddle the cannon.
That was the weirdest thing. Well, as a youngster at the time, I thought, what the heck?
But yeah, no, I love open mic nights, and we have so much talent in our area that I know a lot of them go to Effingham, to participate.
Well, again, that is 7:30 on Wednesday night at Effingham. Also at 7:30 on Wednesday night, coming up this Wednesday, is the Olney City Band. We'll be playing, I don't even know what we're playing Wednesday night, but it'll be good. That's in the Olney City Park. Come to the city park there in Olney, you can get to see the little white squirrels running around. I've seen them 3 or 4 times this summer. So yeah, and then you'll be able to hear good tuba music. That's always good. What else is going on here on Tuesday, June 25th? Ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate with me National Strawberry Parfait Day. Did you realize that parfait is French for perfect?
No, I didn't know that.
That makes a ton of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
National Strawberry Parfait Day comes on June 25th each year during the perfect time, peak strawberry season, or maybe a little past. This food holiday offers a terrific opportunity for folks to explore your farmers markets for fresh-picked strawberries. The traditional parfait is a dessert of ice cream or frozen custard, layered with fruit and whipped cream in a tall stemmed glass. That's not a tall stemmed glass there. I wonder if the other pictures. No, that's not a tall stemmed glass. I think these are people just who didn't want to make the actual
I think
real
they got ripped
parfait.
off.
Yeah, there's not enough ice cream in these parfaits. The perfect parfait is good for anybody. Strawberries not only in season during June, they are also an excellent source of vitamin C, folic acid, potassium, and fiber. How many calories? You probably know all this. How many calories in a cup of strawberries?
Not a whole lot. Berries have super low sugar content. I do know that
Yeah.
compared to other fruits.
Yeah, these
So I
actually
wanna say
it's zero fat in a
Right.
cup. Only 55 calories of strawberries.
That's
I
probably
would
about
have
right.
thought 70 or 80.
Yeah. Well, it depends on if you're loading it with sugar, like most people do. Throw
well-
teaspoons of sugar on top of your strawberries. Not 55 calories.
I must tell you what, and it's probably, and I don't know how much it affects calories, but whenever we're making strawberries now and doing the whole cut them up and making the fun covering her, instead of using sugar, what my wife has begun doing is honey.
Oh, yeah.
And it is actually does about the same, tastes really good, and then
It's healthier for you, but it's not probably lower caloried.
No, I
makes
wouldn't think
sense.
it'd be lower calorie, but I'm guessing
But it
lower
is healthy.
fat.
Yeah, and it's healthier for you,
Yeah.
of course.
Well,
Yeah, it's got-
I didn't know, but I was presuming.
I just use Splenda.
Oh, does that make? See, now you're not
It's great.
putting. But if you're using Splenda, you're only using what, like 1/10 of the amount that you would
No,
use
it's
of
equal.
sugar.
No, it's equal.
Really?
Equal exchange.
I thought Splenda.
The brown sugar one is different. Yes.
I was going to say I would have thought Splenda was more concentrated
Nope.
and had a bigger bite to
Nope.
it.
Totally equal parts.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
outstanding. Well, see, so there you go, folks. There's National Strawberry Parfait Day. Enjoy that. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen, on June 25th each year? National Catfish Day. Yeah, boy, nothing goes together with the strawberry parfait like a big old pot of fried catfish. This celebrates the value of farm-raised catfish. Dive in with folks as they explore some interesting facts maybe you may not have known about catfish. Let's see, I do have some interesting facts. A good source of vitamin D. In 1986, catfish comprised the third highest volume of finned fish consumed in the United States. I am surprised by that. A favorite dish of many Americans. It was designated this date by President Ronald Reagan. Which catfish do you normally see? When's the last time you went fishing for catfish?
Well, I don't like fishing, so that's going to be a never.
You don't like fishing?
I don't like fishing, period. I'll eat catfish, absolutely.
Well, yeah, absolutely, sure, of course. But,
nope.
So
it's
you've
not my thing.
never fished for any of these particular fish.
Nope.
I'm
not sad about it.
Yeah, when you see the big monsters, that's a good looking catfish right there. I like that one a lot better than that one. But that one's got probably quite
creepy.
a bit more meat. He is kind of creepy. Yeah. Was that the word you used?
I'd say, yeah.
That's kind of what I thought I heard. In 1987, President Ronald Reagan designated June 25th as National Catfish Day by presidential proclamation after Congress had called for the day back earlier that year. While baking and frying catfish may be the most common way of enjoying this flavorful fish, it's not the only way. How about some catfish pasta dishes? If you've never tasted catfish before, National Catfish Day encourages you to explore dishes bursting with flavor. I got to tell you, a lot of people, now you'll eat catfish.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of people are scared of eating catfish because they think it's a bottom feeder and it's just going to be full of garbage.
I've had some catfish that's not great, but most of it's fine.
Occasionally, you'll run into something. I like it not to be. I like water not to be in drought. If we have drought catfish,
it's very potent.
It's potent and it's a little gritty.
Well, and farm-raised catfish is different.
Farm-raised catfish is entirely different.
Yeah, it's super clean tasting, and so it's a whole.
What else going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, you can get behind this. A National Leon Day on June 25th every year. That means we are as close to Christmas as we are far from Christmas. 6 month. This is your 6 month warning that Christmas is coming.
That's perfect then, because that's what we're talking about today.
It fits exactly.
You are so smart.
Hey, I knew you were coming. I had an idea what we were going to talk about today. Leon, by the way, is Noel spelled backwards, and this is the day that crafters actually begin planning their homemade gifts and decorations. It can also be a day for those who miss the winter holidays to have maybe just a mini winter celebration in June. If you were going to have a mini winter celebration in June, how would it be constructed?
Man.
Easy. Just put up lights.
Just put
up Christmas lights. I've got Christmas lights on my front porch from last Christmas.
There you go. So you've already got them up.
I've already got them up. I'll just turn them on.
That'd be the easiest way. Yeah, just turn your lights on and Netflix a bunch of Christmas movies.
We have a tree in our house that we have left over.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm. We have my lovely wife decorated a palm tree last year for Christmas.
Okay.
So we have the palm tree Christmas tree, and it's still decorated. So I might just turn it on.
There you go. I might just use it as an excuse to go shopping.
Well, you can do that too. You can do that too. That makes a ton of sense.
Gives good validation.
So yeah, absolutely right, folks. There you go. Enjoy that. What do you want to see on television today, folks? Not too many sports left over. Just baseball right now, as well as a ton of soccer. The Cubs will be in San Francisco tonight. That's at 8:45. Kyle Hendricks taking the mound versus Carson Whisenhunt. My eyes aren't seeing as well as they should. Carson Whisenhunt is making his major league debut for the Giants, and they need some help. 7:10 p.m. tonight. That's on Marquee, Channel 597. At 7:10, it's the Dodgers at the White Sox. NBC Sports Chicago, Channel 643. Bobby Miller versus Chris Flexen. On TBS tonight, it's the Yankees versus the Mets. Garrett Cole versus David Peterson. That is Channel 632. And the Cardinals are in action tonight as well at 6:45. Braves are in town taking on the Cardinals. Reynaldo Lopez on the mound for the Braves versus Kyle Gibson for the Cardinals. Ton of soccer tonight as well. Have you been watching the soccer? I love it.
So I'm just
I
now,
saw the eyes roll. I have an idea what that meant.
I'm just now starting to watch soccer a little bit. Like I'm just now getting into it. I watched the Super Bowl version of a soccer game the night we had the tornado come through.
Oh, really?
And the power went out.
Yeah.
And so that was fun. That was a fun game to watch, with friends and
What
stuff.
is the Super Bowl?
It's like the Super Bowl version
Okay,
of
so
soccer.
you
is what
saw
I'm saying.
the
It was like the championship.
It was the Champions League
final.
You saw the Champions League. Was it Madrid won? Real Madrid?
Yes, I think so. And it was fun,
See, right now it's the countries are playing against each other.
I gotcha.
What you saw was the teams playing against each other, the professional teams. These are the professional players playing for their country. There's a Euro tournament going on right now in Germany. It's all the European teams. And then there's a Copa America going right now. And that's
So it's kind of like the Olympics.
Kind of.
But for
like
soccer.
the World Cup will be in 2 years here in this country. Copa America today. Ecuador versus Jamaica at 5. That's on Fox Sports 1 to be followed by Venezuela versus Mexico at 8. Again, Channel 610 for those. And the Euros, 4 games. It's the end of their first rounds. France versus Poland at 11 on Fox. Netherlands versus Austria at 11 also. You know why they play at the same time?
No.
See, these are things that you need to learn if you're beginning,
I'm gonna watch
to
soccer.
get into soccer. They play at the same time so that both teams in both games, these teams are in the same pod basically, so that they'll all play hard. So the one team won't take it off to try to try to get a different team into the next round.
So it kind of evens the playing field.
Evens the playing field, exactly right. That's at 11 o'clock. France versus Poland and Netherlands versus Austria at 2. England versus Slovenia and Denmark versus Serbia. All those on your Fox networks. You can find them. This is Amy Allen. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be right back on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Trust me. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Amy Allen is here. Welcome back, Amy.
Thanks.
I'm so pleased.
I am too, and in your new digs.
You enjoy the new studio. I
Love
think
it.
it's palatial. I know you're impressed with the.
I mean, it's so big, it's just echoes.
It is amazing, and you should have seen it before we put in the ceiling tiles. how loud the echoes were. It was terrific. Welcome back. As the last time you were here, you were the big gigantic cog on the Chamber of Commerce in Flora. You are no longer in that gig.
No, not as of now, finally. It took a little while, but we finally got it all transitioned over.
It's Anna Grounds, right? We had Anna on here talking about she came on here talking about the eclipse.
Yeah.
And the Flora Tourism Board Committee was a bit involved in that as well, right?
Right. So just to clarify, we'll get this cleared up.
All right, now we're going to clarify all
so
this.
many questions about why I'm still helping with tourism, because
Do you
everybody
who asks you these questions?
I get DMs in my messenger all the time asking, they're like, are you the right person to talk to? And I thought you quit that, they say, So I'll clarify that just to get
Look
on the
into
record.
the camera
So,
and
all right,
clarify.
you ready? The Flora Tourism Committee is a volunteer organization and committee, and so I am still volunteering as a volunteer on that committee. So therefore, I am still involved in the events that tourism handles. So, because I love it. It's great.
And you're good at it.
It's fun.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, nobody would want
Thank you.
They wouldn't want you on the committees if you weren't good at what you do.
That's right.
So you're very good.
yeah, if you've got a question about tourism events, it's
You're able
totally
to-
okay to come to
you're
me.
okay
Yeah.
to-
Or
you're okay.
Anna. Anna's
Or
a
Anna.
part of that as well.
Absolutely.
So that's
she's
the
on-
bonus of being at the chamber is you
She's
get
on
both.
both boards.
You get
too.
both. Yeah.
there.
So
Plus, but the bad deal for you though.
right.
And I must tell you, I'm so sorry for you.
Hit me with it.
That you don't get to go in there and play around with that train.
I know. Yeah, because that's what I did all day.
I mean, you're sitting in there, sitting in that depot,
That's what I did
playing
all
with
day.
the train all day long. You'd see the train doing
I
the
had
deal.
so much time to go play with the train every day.
It would hit me hard too. I got to tell you, I feel for you.
I mean, as much as I love showing off the train, I really didn't have a whole lot of time to,
You didn't
to go play with the train every day.
How many hours a day do you think you were playing with the train?
On average, we're going to go with like maybe 10 minutes on average. And that's if somebody comes in, can we see the train? But
Did
no.
you? Well, so really?
Oh, they
So
really do.
there was a
No,
period-
yeah, they
okay,
really
all right.
do. They really do come in and they're like, we'd like to see your train. And so you go back and you turn it on, you
The
turn everything
train
on,
is-
and
the train is the
get the
coolest.
video on and click her on and show them all the little, sites on the.
Amy's, by the way, I do appreciate her coming back for this one time. She's never.
I know. I'm done. Sorry, we're done.
See you later, Bruce.
Unless the show goes over so well and we get millions of views, and then our CEO at the hospital is going to be like, Amy, you make sure you do the Bruce Dickey show
golly,
every month.
I forgot we have bosses. Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
we do.
We both
We do now. Yeah. I know. So the eclipse went really well. So we didn't know what to expect because, Southern Illinois, we had such a pretty big path of totality.
big swath. wasn't
We
it?
didn't know, if anyone was going to come to Little Old Flora or not. But lo and behold, we had probably 300 cars
No kidding.
from out of town come through and come into Charlie Brown so that they
that's
could
pretty
check
good.
it out. Yeah. That's a rough estimate, I think, for those that were at the gate. And we had more, that weren't always at the gate, So it was wonderful. And I will tell you that the best thing that came out of that event is the amount of people from out of town that complimented us on our residents, on our community,
Oh, that's
on our
really good.
businesses. It was wonderful. Like I was at Julian's one day and just so happened to hear a lady come up to the window when I was picking up my to-go order, and she came back. She grabbed her order, went to her car, came back with a tip and said, "Here, please make sure and give this to the owner and tell them how wonderful this town is."
Oh, that's
like it
really
was
cool.
just we heard that so much over those couple of days.
And that's the thing, and that's why the Flora Tourism Committee is together, and that's why you have the Chamber of Commerce, because it's to help the community.
Yeah.
It's to put its
to show
brightest
us
face
and
on.
that's exactly right. So big thank you to all of our residents that lended a positive element to our community and things like that. So because we had control over that.
Great job with the weather.
Yeah, I know.
It was cool.
Unfortunately,
it was great on Monday.
I know it was. The day of the eclipse was wonderful, but unfortunately, a lot of the events had to be canceled. And so, like for instance, the fireworks, which a lot of folks don't realize this. Tourism is had put out the money for the fireworks, and so we had about $5,000 worth of fireworks for a mini show. That night, and we had to cancel that. But we turned around
on Saturday.
Yeah, so we turned around and donated that back to the 4th of July pot. So we've actually got an additional $5,000 worth of fireworks on top of what we normally spend. So we've got the biggest show this year we've ever had.
So what you're telling me is 4th of July next week. When is the show?
Next week?
Yes, it is. It's next week.
I don't even know what's
a week. 4th of July is a week from Thursday.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I guess it's that night. I don't know if it's that. I don't even know what day it is. That's horrible. I need to find that out.
Anna's, realize
that's the chamber. That's the chamber thing.
Anna's going to text us right now.
Yeah, I'll say that's. She's just like Amy. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So it's going to be. You're going to have a big show.
But it's even bigger. Yeah, because we've taken our normal allotted amount and we've slapped another $5,000 on.
Well, that is wonderful though. That a lot of times these fireworks shows are contracted out, and once you pay it, you're in for a penny, in for a pound, whether you can have the show or not.
Yeah, it's nice. So we were able to, since we had purchased those and they were ours, we were able to just hang on to them, and then we could use them for 4th of July. But Eclipse was great. It really was great. At the end of the day, it accomplished as far as showing our community in its best light. So
one of the things that I've always really kind of admired Flora about as a community is they like to go back to revisit their past and remind folks of the nostalgia. That's kind of one of the cool parts about Fordtown, isn't it? Tell me,
it is.
What is going on with Fordtown in 2024?
Sure. So Fordtown, it was called Fordtown USA, and that's one of the events that tourism is over. We started that back before I came onto the chamber, before COVID. I believe in 2019 was the first one, so I wasn't involved in that one. We skipped 2020.
Yeah, well, the 2019 one was the one to get ready for 2020.
It was.
Because 2020 was going to be the big one.
Right. Yeah, they had done like a test run in 19, and then they were going to do a big celebration in 2020 for their anniversary, but that didn't.
For the 60-year
that didn't happen.
Right.
Yeah. And then I came on in the chamber late 2020, and then we did 2021, and so I've been involved in the last 3. So we're kind of faced with a dilemma. So folks do come home to revisit the history of Fordtown and why we have the cars, but the story I don't think is being passed on through the generations.
Folks don't understand what it's about.
Right. So as folks are aging, and not passing the story, we're not really getting like the younger families and the new families to come in through to visit for that event. So we decided this year we've got to revamp it a little bit so that we can, get a larger attendance and try to support that event more so that we can keep having it, right? And so that we can keep telling the story. Because we're only telling the story to the people that already know.
And the cool part is, it is a nice fall event.
It is.
It's a beautiful time of year in Southern Illinois.
It's a great,
and it's a wonderful time. So here's when it is, folks. You've got, you see this big event is the 20th and 21st. Where is this going to be?
Okay, so we've made a few changes, all right? So instead of it just being called Fordtown USA, it's called Fordtown Fun Fest.
Fordtown Fun Fest.
Yeah, because we've added a lot more elements to it. So we want it to be felt more like a festival.
Okay.
In addition to the car elements.
Okay,
to
and
our
you've
car
added
show.
a day.
We've always had 2 days.
Oh, okay.
We've always had 2 days. So the things we've kept, of course, is Friday night is our cruise in with our Clay County Car Cruisers Club. So they'll do the cruise in just like normal on Friday night. Then we're going to do the car show on Saturday just like normal as well. In the past, we've had some music, live bands, a little bit of food, but we are adding a lot more to that night.
Okay.
Or to the whole event. So Friday night is going to be called Friday Night Family Night. Okay, so we're going to have like a hot dog cookout kind of thing. Keep it nice and low cost for families. All
Right,
right. So they
right.
can come grab supper, and then we're going to do a free movie in the park right there at Library Park.
Have you picked your movie yet?
Not yet, but it is going to be auto related. We know that.
Are
It'll be
you-
a fun movie, auto related. I think we should do like Herbie the Love Bug or something.
Have you seen Ford versus Ferrari?
No, I have not.
That's a heck of a good movie.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll look
Now,
at
it's
that.
about 2.5
We'll look at
hours
that.
long.
Yeah.
But at that
Is it
time,
a documentary or a movie?
it's got Matt Damon and
okay.
Christian Bale in
Well,
it.
you sold me there.
Yeah, it's an outstanding movie.
Yeah.
It's really well done. I'm trying to think if it has. It might have the occasional curse word,
Okay. We'll check it out and see.
but yeah.
So we are moving, this is important, we are moving the festival from our downtown North Avenue Road to Main Street. So it's going to be, the car show is going to be on Main Street, and then we're using the streets surrounding Library Park.
Okay.
So we're moving it just a block north.
Okay. Maine is the one north of.
That goes north and south.
Okay. I thought that was State Street. That's not State Street.
No, it's
State
State
Street's
Street
the one
is like
that-
the angles.
State Street's the angle,
Yeah, that
okay.
kind of goes towards the depot and then goes up towards CVS.
So Maine is the one that has the Elks on it.
Yep.
And okay.
Yeah, so it'll be like the car show will be in between Wiley Realty and the Elks going up towards the Methodist Church.
Okay. And
And then we'll go past the library.
are we
like
closing
towards-
the streets down?
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've
So
got
it'll be kind of like a block party instead of like a downtown block. It'll be like a street block party.
I tell you what, let's take a quick break. We're going to come back, talk a little bit more about the Ford Town as well as start getting folks ready. She mentioned it earlier with this being Leon Day. There's some big stuff coming up around Christmas, right?
Right, yeah.
And we're going to talk about that here in just a little bit. You're watching Big Talk with Amy Allen here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after these.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter, and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Flora. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, call Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Yeah, that was
No, microphone's on. Hot microphones. Take it easy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey.
Next.
Here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Okay, so you got 4
fun.
day. Tell me, okay,
Yeah.
so we're doing, now you say chili cook-off, it's not a craft brew. I see craft brew and wine fest.
Okay, so,
That's
yeah.
not a cook-off thing too, though, right?
Well, it's not a cook-off, but what it is, have you ever been to a craft brew fest before?
Yeah, I've been to
So-
a particular brewery's wine
Okay,
brewery
so
festival.
how that works is, so if you want to participate, you buy a wristband,
Yeah.
okay, and they give you a commemorative cup,
Okay.
right, and it's like a 4 ounce, like kind of like a sample cup,
Right, yeah.
and you go around to all these craft breweries,
Yeah, okay.
and which is usually just regular old Joes
So you've
that
got, like,
make their own
Scratch
brews
Brewery
at home for
coming up
fun,
and all those kind of
Yep,
folks?
and Storm Brew, you know,
Yeah.
our local guys and stuff, and so yeah, we'll have like 8 to 10, I think,
St.
different
Nicholas
breweries
from
coming.
DuQuoin, maybe. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great.
It's gonna be cool.
I've been to the wine
Yeah.
fest where they've
Right.
got the tent
Sure.
filled up with half a
Yeah,
dozen.
and we'll have a few wine representatives, I think, too. But right, the focus is to have the craft brewers there. But yeah, and you basically go around and you just sample, and they'll rent your cup and sample, that kind of thing. You don't purchase glasses.
No, you're just
because
and
they
these are-
can't
these are
sell
little-
them. They're giving it away.
Yeah.
they're just giving it away.
And
yeah.
it's small samples.
Yeah, they're like a 4 ounce, like a little 4 ounce cup. They're
Big
kind of cool
Muddy
looking.
might come up,
Yeah,
all right.
we've got a whole list of
Have you?
ones that we think are on their way. We're just
All
working
right.
on that. So we've got a craft brew wine fest that we're adding this year. That's on just Saturday.
You got the car show.
Yeah, we've got the car show. We're having a chili cook-off. If you want to participate in the chili cook-off, there's no charge for that.
Rolling Stones coming in for the live music.
Rolling Stone, yeah, no. No, but we do have live music all day long on
Good.
Saturday, like all day. I think starting at 1 o'clock, DJ music until 1, and then it's from 1 to 10 p.m. on Saturday, live music, live bands.
Well, this is fantastic.
We're excited.
That's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of fun.
So come support it. We have extreme activities with like some bounce houses, but a zip line, rock wall, the
Trampolines
extreme
you talked about.
trampoline. Yep, all of that. We've got that coming. That's for kids and adults both. But this event, and we'll segue into this. If we can make this event successful, or more, I should say, more successful this year, and have great participation, then that will help us fund our Christmas event.
And just so you just mentioned it, ladies and gentlemen, this Christmas event
Yeah.
is here's what it is. There's the Chriskin. Do you have to say how many times? How many times that Chris Kindle market?
There it is. There
Chris
it is.
Kindley. I like
that's
Chris
Kindley.
Chris Kindley Marquette.
We have, so I don't know, so many names for it, but that's okay. We've done this now. This will be our third year. No, fourth year, third year. No, third year. Yeah. And it has just gotten bigger and better every
You've had
year.
to move
we
it,
love
haven't
it.
you?
Yeah. And we are moving it. It's going
Yeah.
to be moved over to Library Park as well.
It wasn't Charlie Brown. Was that where it
No,
was?
well, we've had Christmas in the park at Charlie Brown, which was something a little bit different.
Right.
And then we started adding this ice skating rink downtown. And so once we started adding the ice skating rink, then we started adding more elements
Downtown.
near the ice skating rink
Yeah.
so that you could do some other things while you're there. And now it's growing. And so now we're scooching it over a block, just like the Ford Town Fun Fest, so that you can take advantage of pictures with the lights there. We have all kinds of new things coming. I mean,
You
we have
reindeer.
yeah, we've got live reindeer.
You got live reindeer?
Yeah, we've had it for
I was
2
only-
years now.
I didn't realize
we've
you
had
had
it for
one.
2 years. Yeah, this will be our third year with live reindeer. The Grinch,
can
the
we ride
Grinch
'em?
comes. No, you can't ride him. They bring no, because Rosie is who comes. Rosie's the reindeer. Yeah, and she's super sweet. But no, you can't startle her, so you
I don't
definitely
want
can't
to.
ride her.
I don't want to startle Rosie the
No.
reindeer. Rosie sounds like she's
We
sounds
we
like a
have
pistol.
we have the best crafters that come for
You've
this
got
event.
spots available. It appears.
We are just now starting to open up. So if you're interested in being a craft vendor now, we do not take direct sale companies like Pampered Chef, Norwex,
Yeah,
things like
yeah.
that. These are, we try to stick with crafters
Local
and
folks.
Christmas type items. But if you are interested in that, then all you have to do is get onto our Facebook page called Visit Flora, Illinois.
Okay.
and send us a message. We'll drop you the form, and you can fill out the form, get registered, and things like that, and we'll talk.
Now, will that be an indoor, an outdoor?
It's outdoor under, almost like if you can imagine wedding, like the big wedding
Yeah.
style event tents.
Yeah.
That's what that'll be under.
Oh, but under a tent plus probably.
Yeah, great big tent.
Those walled tents.
With the walls, yeah.
those
Now, I don't know if you heard about, we call it Tent Gate.
I don't want to bring it up.
From last year, but the wind was so bad last year that it ruined our tents and destroyed them. So this year, if you were a part of that event, I'm going to go straight to the camera with this again.
Let's go straight to the camera.
If you were a part of that event last year, don't worry. We have gotten different tents. They are professional, heavy-duty style tents. I did pick out the first set of tents, so I'm going to take responsibility for the quality on those tents. But they are going to be different this year, and they will not blow away, I promise.
Guaranteed the tents will not blow away.
No, they're not going to blow away, I promise that. I promise. So, vendors, yeah, we'll take care of you under the tents right on the street. We're going to have story time with Mrs. Claus.
Oh, nice.
We've got Santa coming. Of course, we've got horse-drawn carriage rides down
Really?
by the library.
Sure.
So you can enjoy the lights. We've put a lot of money into the lights there that's at Library Park, and we're going to keep adding there, and we've added to the Pocket Park this year. We're adding in as many places as we can.
Outstanding.
But yeah, the better, like I said, Ford Town is supported, then we can keep, doing more lights, and keep growing.
That's just wonderful.
Keep growing.
I got to tell you, that's going to be really cool. You can keep where do folks find out more about both these events?
Visit Flora, Illinois on Facebook. That's where to find everything you want to know.
Visit Flora IL,
Yeah.
right? Or is it Illinois?
Yep, just IL.
Visit Flora IL on Facebook. She does many other things in her professional life, and we're going to ask about a couple of those things that you've got going on over the hospital, because you've got a gig at the. So what are you doing? Are you like
my day job.
Your day job? Are you doing the surgeries and stuff? So that's what you're doing, right? She handles the scalpels and the Botox.
No.
But we'll be back right after this and find out what's going on at the hospital, at Clay County Hospital. Back in a sec. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Amy Allen is here. She's with the Flora Tourism Committee, but she's also with the Clay County Hospital in Florida. What is your gig now at the Clay County Hospital?
Well, I started out with recruiting, which was really similar to what I was doing at the chamber, as far as recruiting members and then working on retention for members, making sure everyone's getting what they need in the community.
Right.
So I'm doing the same thing, but at the hospital with employees. So recruiting and retention was my main gig. And then I was doing a little bit of marketing through recruiting.
Right.
And then last August, I took on all of the marketing.
Brenda retired.
Yeah.
Long time marketing executive.
Yeah, so big shoes to
genius.
step in.
Yeah,
For
she
sure.
did. She did a good job. Let's talk about. I don't have a ton of time.
That's okay.
We screwed up talking about.
I know it.
We always.
That's what
do
happens
that.
when you wait a year and a half.
That's what happens when you put me off for 2 years. Let's see.
No, we'll do some highlights for the things that the hospital's got going on because we're just moving and shaking and grooving over there.
There it is. That's the first one I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Tell me what's going on.
All right, so free sports physicals. I know that this
Free?
is, they are free. Free sports physicals, yeah.
How about that?
All of our athletes, and there's no restrictions on this as far as who can come and use this service, so please mark your calendars. We have 4 of them coming up, and the main things I wanted to highlight is that we've got one in Clay City, a date at Louisville Clinic, and then 2 at the Flora Clinic. But please look at these dates and pick the one that suits you the best, but I want to point out that at the Flora Clinic dates, we have a new added free service in addition to that sports physical. Wabash General Hospital athletic trainers will be on site offering what we call FMS screenings. So what this is
on both those dates?
On both of those dates at the Flora location. Yeah. So what that is they basically do like a quick screening of your athlete to see if there's any potential areas, I should say, for injuries.
Okay.
So like if maybe you didn't realize that you have a weak ankle, or maybe you didn't realize that your ACL could, potentially have some injury there. They're going to give you
testing.
an overview, and do a little exam to kind of let you know, like, hey, you might be able to do some, different things to strengthen that. Be careful.
Stand on one foot and bark like a dog
it's
or something like that.
It's a great service. And like I said, it's free. The sports physicals are free. Sports physicals, though, do not count as school physicals.
Okay.
So that's important to
You
note.
mentioned that because you're also doing school physicals.
Yep, school physicals. These are walk-ins. They are not free like the sports physicals, but they are just walk-in physicals that you can come and get that taken care of to get registered for school Wednesday, July 31st, and then August 5th, which is a Monday, both at the Flora Clinic. So if you need that full-blown.
These are required for what age?
Of course, you're going to put me on the spot for that. I want to say K2, 6, and
kindergarten, 6,
9.
And high school.
Yeah, I think.
Don't
quote me on that. No quoting because I'm not a clinical person. I'm just the marketing person. No. But yeah, I think kindergarten, 2nd grade, I believe, 6th grade.
I knew kindergarten and 6th, and I was thinking high school. Freshman.
Well, it could be. So 2nd might be up in there. Just ask. Ask. You can shoot us a message on Facebook, like I said, at Clay County Hospital, our page there, or give us a call at the clinic.
What is if I get a sports physical? It doesn't count as my other one, right?
Right. It does not count as a school physical. However, a school physical.
There's always a however.
Counts for sports.
A school physical will count for sports.
Right.
Sports physical doesn't count for school.
Correct.
Okay, well that makes sense.
So if you're going into high school and you already need a full-blown school physical as a 9th grader, and you're also an athlete, you're good. You don't have to do the athletic physical.
There you go. Well, that makes a ton of sense. Tell me about. I must tell you, I was there. And it was one of the more enjoyable ribbon cuttings I've ever been to.
Well, thanks. So let the event planner.
Let me tell the
CCH know about that.
Tell the event planner how enjoyable the red ribbon cutting was.
I will. Amy, great job on that.
It was good. And especially since it was so crowded, I had to go to the other room.
Oh my gosh, I know, and it was hot because it was just a small area, and it was warm, But
the Clay County Hospital Pharmacy, the CCH Pharmacy, this is not just for people in the hospital, is it?
No. So there's a lot of confusion about what our new pharmacy, and I wanted to clear that up for everybody. But we do have a pharmacy inside the hospital for our employees and for our patients that are in the hospital.
That is different from this.
That is different. Yeah, we have a retail pharmacy now that is attached to the Flora Clinic. It does have an entrance, like an exterior entrance. You can park, come right on the front door. We have a drive-through service on the
Really?
side. Yep, just come in the main parking lot for the hospital and you'll see the drive-through.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah, it's very nice. We have, of course, an entrance on the inside. So, and this is my favorite part about it, honestly, because my little kids, they get sick all the time. But if your kiddo's got strep and they're feeling horrible, you can see the doc and literally just walk right there and through a door. Now you're in the pharmacy. You've got your meds. We're super fast with getting those ready for you. And then you go home. That's it. No more going. You don't have to go into Walmart and drag your kids in and all that kind of stuff, So when they're not feeling well, it's
have
nice.
To go to CVS.
It's great.
And fight the bear.
Complete care, start to finish.
There you go. I love it. You would think she was the marketing director or something like that.
But it is really nice. So we are open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the weekdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. Another bonus, we do not close for lunch. Other
Really?
facilities close for lunch, and sometimes you just don't even know when they're going to take lunch.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're open all the way through lunch, so stop by on your lunch break.
Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday.
go.
Sunday we are closed to honor that day. If you want to switch your med providers over to us and you ask, Amy, how do we do that? All you have to do is call us. That's it.
that's
And
easy.
we'll take care of everything, even if you already have your scripts filled.
I see your listing there. I see Express Scripts and Illinois Medicaid. Now, this ought to be pretty
We've
easy.
got them all. And I will tell you, too, if you go to our website and click on the pharmacy link, you'll see a tab for pharmacy.
What website?
ClayCountyHospital.org.
Okay.
Go onto the pharmacy page, and there is a complete list. A full document that has every provider that we accept. And if more than likely, it's on there. We've got it. So
You got new people coming into the hospital, too, all the time, don't you? New providers.
Yeah.
Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to talk about some of the new providers coming into Clay County Hospital, and we'll do that here with Amy Allen right after these words. Stick around.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic Famous Maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch, small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Amy Allen is here. Tell everybody again, if folks want more information, we're going to talk about the hospital stuff for the last 5 minutes of the show or so. What's that email, or not email, but the website that folks can find stuff on?
www.claycountyhospital.org.
And you've got a Facebook page too that they
we have two. I'll go ahead and plug both of them. We have a Facebook page just under Clay County Hospital, and then we also have one, or I have one professionally for recruiting called Amy CCH. So if you're ever in the market for a job, want to talk to me about career opportunities and things like that, you can talk with me directly right through my Amy CCH page.
We haven't even talked about that part of your gig. Is that
it's pretty calm right now. I don't have a whole lot open. EMTs and paramedics is really what I'm looking for right now. But I've got a few things on there. But you can see all that at our website. Yep, you just go to claycountyhospital.org, click on careers, and it's there.
It's always. It's a good job. We were talking during the break about how the compensation works and how it can be very good. Speaking of recruiting, you were able to bring in a couple of new folks, weren't you? Tell me about. Tell me about these folks.
So we have two lovely young ladies that are two of our newest providers now. Both are nurse practitioners, and we have Heather Irvin, who is seeing patients at the Flora and Clay City clinics, and Heather Zimmerman, who is a Louisville native and is seeing patients at the Louisville clinic. So we really are excited to have both of those ladies, and they are both accepting new patients and eager and welcome to talk with you and help you decide if they're a good fit for your family.
How long have they been in the Clay County Hospital brood?
In the brood.
When did you get these ladies hired?
They, I think, have been practicing with us for probably a couple of months.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're pretty new on there. Heather Zimmerman was already in our surgery department, so she's a familiar face probably to some, but now providing care up at Louisville. So we're really excited. One of the things that CCH prides themselves on is trying to keep our hometown folks home. So if we have that opportunity, we love to help promote that.
I noticed this lady, Heather Zimmerman, is specializing in family practice and women's health. That's good. I mean, that's becoming farther and farther in between in some places.
It is, yeah. A lot of the special departments are more difficult, to find. So it's nice. And the more special areas that we can service, right here in Florida, then of course it saves you time and gas of having to go out of town and things like that. So.
If you're other folks that might need to look for this, you've got you're going to have to say that first.
All right, I will. So another specialty area that we're offering services on is with Dr. Jarabek, yep.
Dr.
And he's
Jarabek.
also at the Louisville Clinic where Heather Zimmerman is at. And he is now offering, he's been doing it for a little while, but we're trying to get the word out, but he's offering some different weight loss treatments and options and things like that. So we're really happy to have that component available. One of the things he's also adding is early morning appointments. So if you need to come in and see him before you go to work at 8 o'clock, we can get you in, before that.
Well, that's handy.
So that's really nice. So yeah, he's expanded his schedule. He'll work on having a personalized treatment program for you, what that looks like. He is offering, we've had this question asked a lot, but he is offering pharmacy compounded weight loss injections, which are, kind of all the rage now. It's kind of the popular
I was going to ask, is that I use the brand name Ozempic, that kind of thing. I mean,
basically, and then if there's other things that you need to facilitate, a healthy weight loss, like say additional vitamins or this.
But he's not a surgeon,
they can get those combined. No,
this is not the gastric
not
bypass.
Surgical. Yeah, no, we're not offering surgery options.
Yeah.
This is more like.
Or he's not.
No, weight loss treatment plans. Not surgery.
Well, it's something that it is Noel Day. Christmas is coming.
It is.
Folks always pack it on over the holidays. Now, granted,
so start now.
6 months away.
Get those pounds off now.
Start now to get to keep the LBs off, so you'll be ready for it.
So that you crack them on when you get to November, December.
I like the thinking. I really like the thinking.
So to get an appointment with any of these providers, just give us a call at our main hospital number, which is 662-2131. and they'll direct you where you need to go. Just tell them who you're interested in and what you're looking for, and they'll get you transferred to the right person.
Well, Amy, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks.
We can't make it to 2 years next time.
I know. No,
Has it really been 2 years?
Well, I've been at the hospital for 2 years in November, and I was still at the chamber for probably 4 or 5 months after that. And I think I came one more time after being there. So we'll go with like a little over a year.
Oh, I just feel
say a
terrible.
little over a year.
I feel terrible that I put you off that far. I feel horrible.
That's all right.
We'll get you back sooner than that.
Yes, I'll come back and we'll talk details on Christmas if
There
you
you
want.
go. Thank you so much. Hey, folks, thanks for watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.